Okay, here we go. I said I was going to start the one for the Venom. So yeah, let's go with it. Yeah, sure. Download them. Yeah, a heap of prizes. What did it say? 40 gold. You know, in all honesty, that's not bad. Oh look, it's Norm again. Gonna see Venom. Yeah, whatever he says. I'll leave this here. You can read these things if you want. I'm not reading them out loud. Okay, take the Venom for a spin. Try to win. Okay. Obviously, my car's fully upgraded. I'll have no trouble probably with any of the goals in this event. So let me actually turn all this off and I remember the first time I drove this car. Let me actually turn it to miles per hour. I think I was running with brake assists at the time. This is a very difficult car to figure out. And so 225. Obviously, I did that on purpose. I don't. It's not really a big deal. Remember at the time I was new to playing the game, so when I went down that back straightaway, I had two pop-ups saying that I had hit different targets for gold winnings. So this car actually had a pretty good start right from there because I think. All right, here we are. Probably a bit of an abrupt cut here, and I apologize for that. I actually had a phone call come through as I was preparing for this one. So anyway, note to self to not do that again. So anyway, autocross here at Indianapolis road course. Obviously, 36 seconds. As usual, I'll try to not beat that by too much. If you're wondering about the paint scheme on the car, it's a NASCAR paint job. It's Bill Elliott from 1985 to 88 or so. In 1987, he drove this car and he set the fastest lap ever in NASCAR. He drove at about it was about 215 miles per hour, 213 or something like that. It's really fast. Was pretty much the speeds were getting out of hand. And then the race where he actually did set the record, he set the record, and then they had a crash where a driver almost went through the catch fence and up into the stands. And so they decided that was a pretty good time to cut back on the power of the cars. And since then, NASCAR has restricted the engines. Okay, anyway, yeah, Zoe's going to do a little something here. You need to finish second with an average speed of 84 miles per hour. Just for fun, because it's free instant service, so it doesn't matter. Uh, I'm actually going to try this with full assists, because I actually think I can do it, even with full brakes. Being fully upgraded, you sort of have that ability. You know, the funny thing, driving the car like this, I'm not certain that high brakes isn't almost perfect for this car on this track. I may try to run the third lap um, with assists off just to see. Um, but you certainly can't drive this car aggressive on any track, because relative to the amount of power that it has, it doesn't have any grip. I know the numbers say that it has grip, but relative to speed and power, it doesn't have very much grip at all. Okay, so 43 seconds, and I'm going to go brakes off. And see, that's actually the issue, is the car, it goes so fast that it's hard to tell how far back you need to brake. I remember when we went to Daytona, for yeah, that's actually the issue. And anybody that's watched too many of my videos has seen me spin and skid and go crazy in this thing. And actually, though, so that'll be interesting to look at. That was 42 something. Okay, so I guess actually the high assists are significantly slower, even in this car, where they actually seem to be pretty reasonable. But anyway, because I did that almost a second faster, and obviously I really botched up the first turn and the fourth turn. Fourth turn even worse. I probably killed 2 seconds in the fourth turn. But anyway, so that's a little introduction to the Venom. If you don't have it, obviously this stage and back to fully serviced again, I'll go through and fully service all my cars. If you don't have the Venom, it's a great car. I will look up for when the second stage opens, and I'll have the information for like advanced notice for how much gold it takes to win. But it's not that much. It really isn't. And if you do race teams, this is absolutely an invaluable car in race teams, especially for the speed, because it's absolutely one of the fastest cars. Well, it is the fastest car. So anyway, that's the end of the first stage of Front Runner. And there we go, 5 gold in the bank. And yeah, whatever they said, more goals in 3 hours. I might still be awake when those come on, but I won't do them. So anyway, let me know how you're coming along with this one. I guess I'll be on the 4th or 5th goal by the time, or the 4th or 5th stage of this one by the time the next event opens. So that's cool. A little something to fill the time. Okay, let me know how you're coming on, and